Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's a great day out there today, folks. Who are we talking about today? Deaf Noodles. Again. So a couple months ago, I made a video on Deaf Noodles, basically just saying how I lost respect for him and how of a disappointment he is in the commentary community. And ever since I made that video, a lot of things happened ever since my Deaf Noodles video a couple months ago. I've even tweeted about Deaf Noodles, and actually right after I made my video on Deaf Noodles, he unblocked me, but then reblocked me. Like, it's kind of like a situation. So on January 2nd, 2021, I just discovered that I was blocked by Deaf Noodles, despite me not even saying one single thing about him. Like, I don't know what's the point of this. Like, I didn't know why I was blocked, but apparently I think he saw me crying and bitching about him blocking me. So on January 16th, 2021, Deaf Noodles then unblocked me. Then I was happy, but I didn't follow him because I was afraid he was gonna block me again. So like, that's basically how my whole relationship with him. But then after the whole John Swan thing, when Deaf Noodles was calling John Swan an alt-right, he blocked me again, and I am now blocked till this day by Deaf Noodles. That's like my only interaction with Deaf Noodles, just me getting blocked and unblocked. I hope he'll probably unblock me I don't know, if I cry about it again, but as of now, I don't think he'll unblock me anytime soon. And in this video today, we're going to be talking about why Deaf Noodles is hated and why a shit ton of people hate Deaf Noodles. Deaf Noodles is those type of creators or those type of influencers who just can't take criticism, bro. On December 1st, 2020, or somewhere in December or November, Deaf Noodles tweeted out, "Absolute genius makes a video telling the world he's madly in love with me," linking a video that is critical of him. Then people are criticizing him about linking the video and just intentionally trying to get this guy a lot of hate. And then apparently Deaf Noodles went on a whole unhinged rant or whatever, and then he started rapidly blocking people, even people who didn't even talk to him or talk shit, but were a fan of him, but also watch the people he hates. You get blocked. If you follow Kavos on Twitter and you give Deaf Noodles a follow, I feel like you'll get blocked. I feel like that's how I got blocked the first time by Deaf Noodles. Deaf Noodles has a very strong hatred towards his enemies. The biggest one to be talked about is Kavos. Now, Deaf Noodles has made a video, Kavos made a show called Make or Break, where he basically looks at your content and he's brutally honest about it. Deaf Noodles was either entered by himself or somebody entered him into this competition, and apparently Kavos was honest, but Deaf Noodles didn't seem to take that honesty, and he even made a video called Kavos makes me want to quit YouTube, and it's still up. Like I thought that video would get taken down months ago. For some reason it's still up. Holy crap, dude. Every day, I feel like if Kavos were to get into some controversy, we knew Deaf Noodles would come out of the woodworks and tweet out something like, "I would have seen this coming. Kavos did blah blah blah." Because a couple months ago, Deaf Noodles tweeted made a tweet basically trying to paint Kavos as a homophobic for using the F word a couple years ago. But my problem here is that dude, it was okay, I don't want to say it was a couple years ago because that's kind of a stupid excuse, but how is this the news? You report on the news. How is this news to you? How is this news? Explain. He got a tweet from a Dream stan who barely had any likes on the tweet and just promoted it and said Kavos is a flippin' homophobic. He would get anything he would do anything to go up against his enemies. If it goes from promoting a tweet with no likes, that's how far he would go to promote people. No, that's how he would go to tweet about people he hates. You're gonna be news regardless. If Def Noodles hates you, you're gonna be buckled in. You're gonna be news when he feel likes it. And I feel like I found his hate target right now. I think his hate target right now is apparently Keemstar, cause as if I go through his Twitter, I think he's been tweeting about old stuff about Keemstar, trying to like paint him as a horrible person, which that's not a surprise. Everybody knows Keemstar is a dick, and apparently he's treating it as it's news or bringing up old news about Keemstar. Like, yeah, Keemstar's a dick, but like, why are you bringing like this as news? Like I feel like either A, Def Noodles hates Keemstar and he wants to like paint him as this evil person like he did with Kavos. 2, Ethan Klein, also known as H3H3, probably put him up to this because if you guys are familiar with Ethan Klein, I think he's promoting Def Noodles a lot of times, and we all know Def Noodles and H3H3 just jerk each other off. I feel like those are the two possibilities. That's what's happening with Def Noodles right now and H3H3. Now, if you guys are like saying that like I'm like on Keemstar's side of all those things, I mean, no, there are some clips that Def Noodles could be on that Def Noodles is tweeting that I can't defend, and that's horrible. But like, that was like all old. Like, I think that was all brought up in 2016. Like, why bring it up now? Like, it's almost like Def Noodles hasn't even heard who Keemstar was. Like, and like, what? So Def Noodles also is known for like spreading misinformation about others, like basically easy targets like James Charles. Like, here's one example of Def Noodles basically spreading misinformation here. So this TikToker here made like a meme where like James Charles basically DM'd him and like saying that, I don't know, trying to like sexualize him or something. And Def Noodles tweeted that video as an actual allegation. But here's the catch. The TikTok literally has hashtag meme, hashtag funny. Def Noodles, this is like a complete joke. How do you not get that? It just makes me mad with that people like Def Noodles could just spread these type of things and like can get away with it. Like it hurts me. Like, it brain hurts me. Like, this guy, like, I used to be like a big fanboy of this guy. I used to like watch him on the daily, but like I can't see him the same way no more. Like, this is kind of like, I kind of lost my okay, I said that in my last Def Noodles video. I don't even have to say it here. Okay, as I'm editing this video, I just realized that Def Noodles is gonna be part of the Onision documentary episode 4 or whatever, like that shit with Chris Hansen and shit. I have no knowledge of that. I'm not gonna speak into that, but all I heard is that the show's a mess. Everything's horrible there. In conclusion, Def Noodles hates everyone and people who criticize him, and he's basically an H3H3 dick writer. Def Noodles also doesn't like it when you criticize him. I think I just said that. I don't know why I'm saying it again, but like, dude, if I want to not hate Def Noodles, but this guy Def Noodles is making me hate him, making me want to hate this guy. Def Noodles, if you are somehow watching this, which most likely you aren't, I want to say that please just take criticism for once. Like, I just want you to take some criticism here, because you're those type of people that like, I don't want you to be those type of YouTubers that are like pieces of shit that can't take criticism. And also, right when I was about to finish this video, Def Noodles, some journalist said the Def Noodles blocked the journalist that made the story about him with Onision in the Onision documentary. Dude, this is pointless, Def Noodles. You're a piece of shit. You're just a shit person in general.